Lo-Fi was the first song that I recorded by myself in the studio. And it took me like 4 hours to record that song. And I was like, why is it taking me so long just to do this one song? And me, I'm such a perfectionist. And that sucks sometimes because I'm so hard on myself. And I was just like, yo, I had an anxiety attack in the booth. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it came out great. I actually don't like the song Bad Boy because that was one of the ones I was just like, throw it away. And they like forced me to like release it. And I was just like, you know what? At this point, I don't even care anymore. Whatever. I still don't like it, but it's whatever. That's how I feel about it. I will not perform it. I'm so stubborn. You're not going to get me to do it. You're going to have to pay me some big bucks to do that because I'm not doing it. Lo-Fi is low-key one of my faves just because we were so lit in the studio making that. My best friend, Becky, she was with me. Shout out to her. And we were in there for 6 hours. All we had was a beat. So we literally came up with like all the words and the melodies right then and there in there for 6 hours. And just kind of like, we were just goofy. Like, it was just so goofy. I was so hyped. I was just high off life. I was just like, oh Lord, like this is amazing. I love it. And it was like one of my first times being in the studio and being able to like create. Because most of the time I have a beat at home and I'm like recording off voice memos and write it down, record off voice memos, and then I put it together. And then I record the full thing off voice memos and then I take it into the studio and do it there. But this was like the first time that I was actually like, wow, this is so much better than doing it off voice memos. And I was just so hyped. So lit. I love that. Situationships came about from Twitter. So it all started in Twitter when the word situationship was like traveling around before entanglement. And I was like, I've been through one of those. Let me just go ahead and just like, I've been through multiple of those. Let me just go ahead and talk my stuff. And I did. And it came out great. It has a positive response to it. Because it literally took me a whole month to finish writing this song. And then I started writing the song in Kansas City. And then I went to visit my sister in LA. And then I got stuck in LA because of the pandemic. And that's when everything was shutting down. So I ended up being in LA for a month. I was only supposed to be there for like a week. And I was there for a whole month. And so that kind of forced me to work on situationships because I didn't have anything to like, I couldn't go nowhere. I'm not from LA, so I didn't know where to go. Had to stay there and write. My EP Patterns, though, is basically just about like the different patterns that I've noticed within like relationships, whether it be positive or negative. But it's just me being aware of what happened and like actually confronting my emotions and how I felt in those moments. And that's why it's called Patterns. But Fake News, I will never get tired of it. I'm so excited for people to hear it. I just love that record so much. Or Personal Distractions is a good one. That one kind of has like more of a hip-hoppy, edgy vibe to it. I love that one. We were so lit when we made that song in the studio. Lo-Fi was the one where I was just like, okay, I kind of see where I'm going with this. I understand where I'm going with this. It was definitely Lo-Fi. Because Dime was already out. My song Dime, it was already out. And it doesn't really like, yeah, and that was just like fun summery vibes. Yeah, cool. But like Lo-Fi definitely kind of had like more of a storyline to it. And I was just like, okay, I see where I'm going with this. Now I think I'm making some traction. Okay, we're good. This is how I connected with Anthony Hamilton. I was actually at his concert and I was supposed to meet like the Jagged Edge, the Jagged Edge band or whatever. And they never showed up to the hotel. So I was like, okay. And my cousin, she had like a glass of like Hennessy. And so we're just waiting on her to finish her glass of Hennessy. It's like 2 a.m. I have to go to work in the morning. I'm super tired. And then next thing you know, Anthony Hamilton walks in, his team walks in, and then we all just start sharing a beer and they just kind of, and the rest is history. And he's amazing. He's super, super nice. We did work in the same studio and it was great. Oh, he's so nice. I would love to work with Pharrell. And then SZA, Janae Aiko, and Tiana Taylor. as a producer as well, because I know she retired from music, but maybe she'll still be my producer. And then, yeah, so those people, like, they just, I don't know, it's their aura. It's their aura and the energy through their music that I just absolutely love. And it inspires me, so